Chapter 32. With steaming cups of coffee, they stepped out of the office and sat on a cloud. "I'm intrigued. What are you up to?" asked Amy. "Do you remember those television shows around unsolved crimes? Documentaries on mysteries that go back decades?" "Yeah, I used to love them. What about them?" "Well," grinned Alice, "I've been solving them and sending anonymous information to the relevant agencies." "What?" "You know, finding out who did it, where bodies are buried, sourcing lost evidence, giving the families peace, and putting the right ERTH-folk behind bars, if they're still alive." "Wow! How many have you done?" "I've got through about 50 cases across the planet, and there's loads more to get to." "Wow! How'd you get the info to them?" "Using the same method Pike gets intel to the Earth unit, as an anonymous contact on the dark web. It's easy. And I've proposed the format to other countries' units. Many are now doing it." "Oh, Alice, I love it!" squealed Amy, nearly spilling her coffee. "Me too. And it's easy. All the details have already been collated by the show's producers, making the documentary a visual crime file. I do a few further checks, point a few folks in the right direction, and bingo, case filed. Oh, I love it. The families get closure, and the suspects get put away, if they're still alive." "So, what do you need me to do?" Amy asked, eager to help. "I love the sound of this. You're sorting out cold cases." "Be an extra pair of hands on the ground, and help speed things up for me. Sometimes the offender needs to be sorted straight away. They could still be offending, even decades later. Sometimes when I pass the intel over, it can take a while for the various agency wheels to turn. Sometimes there's not enough budget or staff. Sometimes there's too much red tape. Or sometimes it's not in certain folks' interest for the evidence to come to the fore." "OK. I know you're busy, and I won't ask very often, but when I give you the nod, can you go and sort someone for me? I can't always get out of the office." "Of course. Oh, this is a great idea. Why haven't I heard of it?" "Well, that's the problem. It hasn't been approved by above yet. Pike is running it as a test. But if the board turn it down, I want to have got as many cases solved as possible first." "Why would they turn it down?" "I don't know. But I get the feeling that we can't trust everyone at HQ. I thought we got rid of the spy." I'm not so sure. I'm working on it. I've set a few traps. I'll let you know what I find out." "OK, but don't take any risks. We don't want anything happening to you." Amy gave her a concerned look. "Do we have termination rights with it, in case I have no option?" Alice scrunched her nose and shook her head. "No, you can't kill them." She eyed Amy. "The project will be refused if you do, so don't, OK?" Amy shook her head. "Geez, it's not as if we go around killing just anyone just for the sake of it. We only kill those who 100% deserve it. Fucking protocol," she sighed. "OK, so I'll just put them out of action until their arrest." "Perfect," smiled Alice, glad to have an ally. "We'll need a code name." "Bellend," offered Amy. "No," giggled Alice. "I can't be heard to shout out Bellend to you in the office." "Dickhead?" "That neither." "Dick? What is it with you and your thing about men's bits?" "Well, Dick is a short form of Richard," grinned Amy. "What about Richard?" Alice thought for a moment and nodded. "That'll do, but keep it to yourself for now." "Well, I'll have to let Jack know. If I keep running off to Richard, he may think I'm having an affair." "Yes, but no one else. I haven't worked out who the spy is yet." "What about Margot, the youth unit girl?" offered Amy. "Isn't she supposed to be one of Grigori's offspring?" Maybe," Alice pondered. "So Operation Richard it is, then, Amy beamed, raising her coffee cup in a toast. Alice joined her. To up Richard, she smiled. They flew back into the office, and with heads together, planned their first job.